Hello guys, welcome back to Assets Coding. I hope you all are doing great. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the loops. In loops, we are going to discuss first initially about the while loop. It's going to be very interesting. So stay tuned until the end. So without any delay, let's start our today's video. What is the definition of this while loop? A while loop is a looping statement that repeatedly executing a block of code as long as the given condition is true. It is mainly used when the number of iterations is not known in advance. So what is meant by this statement now? While loop is a looping statement. We all know while loop is going to be a looping statement. There are three types of loops: while loop, do while loop, and for loop, and that repeatedly executes a block of code as long as the condition is true. It will repeat the same block as long as the condition is meant to be true. It will check the condition over here. Here is the syntax. While in bracket we have written the syntax, the condition. It will check the condition. If the value that is been coming from the outer satisfies this condition, then it will execute this statement. It will work as long as the value that is been coming from the outside satisfies that condition, then it will continue. If it does not satisfy, then the loop stops working. That means it will end. It will not display anymore. And the another important thing is that it mainly used when the number of iterations is not known. Number of iterations means number of times actually it has to be display that statement. That is known as number of iterations. Or suppose I have displayed this statement for 5 times. Then it is known as it has a number of iterations of 5. Actually here in while loop we use it when we don't know how many number of iterations actually it has to be done. For suppose if I have given the value, it is been coming from the outside. The value has been coming from the user. Based on the value that is been given by the user, it will work. It will display that statement. Whereas in for loop, we will get to use this for loop usually when we know the number of iterations. But as of now, while loop, we use it only when we don't know how many number of iterations we have to actually do. It is also known as what we will also call it as entry control loop. What is this entry control? Before executing that particular statement, we are checking the condition. If the condition is satisfied only, it will execute that statement. How many times it will satisfy that condition, that many times the statement will go on executing. Okay. I think most of you have got it out that something like if control statements like if statement is there, else if statements are there, else if ladder, nested if, these are all there now. There also we are checking the condition and displaying the block. What is the difference between this control statement and the loops? The difference here is, here in loops we will initialize the value. We have to initialize the value. That will, the condition will be checked. First one is initialization. Second one is checking the condition. Third one is there will be an increment of the value. Okay. This is all been done in the loops. Not only checking the condition, these all three are been included in the loops. And whereas in the control statements, there we will check only the condition once, only once. But over here, we will check the condition as long as this condition is being appear to be true. Whenever it is been false, then only the loop will stop working. Okay, let us consider there is a tank of its capacity is 100 liters. Now we have started pouring the water into the tank with bucket of 1 liter bucket. As the power is not there, we brought water tank outside due to some extreme rains. There are some power cuts, so the government helped us by sending some water tanks. So we thought to fill a drinking water tank. It has its capacity is 100 liters. Now we should fill that. For filling that, we use the bucket that is 1 liter. After pouring every liter, we usually check whether how much it is been filled. It will be done until it's constantly been poured water until it will reach the 100 liters. We will stop pouring. That is, if additional water we have added to that particular tank, it will flow out of the tank. There will be no use. At the same time, like this in the while loop also, we will check the condition until it is been true. It will continue to run the program until the while condition is been satisfied. Let me explain with an example. Let us consider some program. Here you can see. Here is a program related to displaying 10 numbers. I wanted to display 10 numbers. For that purpose, I have used the while loop. One important thing you have to remember, there are three types of loops, that is while, do while and for loop. Each loop has its separate uniqueness. While loop is used when there is no certainty in the number of iterations that are going to be performed. It will work purely based on the condition checking. Okay. Now here you can see hash include studio.h. I have initially, here you can see initial, okay, initialization, here initially int I is equals to 1, it is been initialized. I have said usually a while loop, usually the loops contain three main steps, that is to initialize, next to check the condition, and third one is to increment or decrement that particular variable. Okay, initially we have initialized that particular variable. Now the second step is to check the condition. It will check the condition. After the checking condition, if the condition satisfies, then it will enter into this particular block. This block, in this block we have displayed what are the values that we have required. Okay, after the performing that particular task that has to be performed in the block, at the end either we will increment the value or decrement the value. For increment we will use I is I plus plus. I have initially discussed what is meant by I plus plus. That is I is equals to I plus 1. I plus plus means increment of that particular value by 1. Okay. Now this is what meant by increment. Okay. Sometimes we will do some sort of decrement, but here we have done increment. If we wanted to do some decrement, then we will write something like I minus minus. Okay. This is considered as decrement. Okay. I think you guys have got an understanding that what is initialization, what is condition, what is increment and decrement. Now let us run the program. How actually it will perform, let us see. Okay. I should make them as a comments. Controls. Let's run the program. Still there are something I haven't been commented out. What are they? There is nothing left. Here you can see. Let us keep slash and over here. It might be somewhat. Okay. Run. Here you can see. It has displayed all the values from 1 to 10. Okay. Here I is 1. I is equals to 2, 3, 4 up till 10 it has been displayed. What actually it has been happened? Let us discuss. Initially the value of I is 1. Now it will come to the second line by I containing a value of 1. Now it will check the condition whether the I is less than 11 or not. As I is less than 11, that is 1, it will pass this condition. It will enter into this particular block. Now it will display I is equals to %. In the place of %, we have to place that I value. we have displayed. After displaying, the next step, it is been incremented. That is I is equals to I plus 1. That is I is equals to 1 plus 1. That is I is equals to 2. Now this 2 values here. Now it will again go to this while loop. Okay, only once the increment will be performed. Okay, after the initialization is been done, it will not again, after increment, it won't go to again initialization place. It will directly check the condition over here. It won't go there. Okay, after the increment is done, again I is equals to 2. Now it will go over here. Okay, now it will check whether the 2 is less than 11 or not. Again it is true. Again it will come inside the block. Again the increment is done. Again it will check the condition. It will be checked until when I is equals to 9, it have entered into the block. Now I is equals to 10. It is been checked. It is been meant as true. It is less than 11. Now when 10 entered into this particular block, when it is been incremented, it has become 11. Now 11 is not less than 11. 11 is equals to 11. No, then the condition will be failed. Whenever the condition is failed, we all know what happens. It will go out of the block. Simple. The three important steps in while is initialization should be done before checking the condition. After that, we have to check the condition. After inside the block, we have to either increment or the decrement process should be done. Okay, we have to check that condition. Okay, I think you guys have a clear idea on this while loop now. In further videos, we will discuss about this do while and for loop. As of now, try to practice this while, and you can write some program. Continuous means not checking. Let us try something like this. Program to add 1 to 10 numbers. Try this code. After completing the code, show me in the comment section. Okay, thank you for watching this video. If you feel the video is informative, please like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe for the channel for upcoming informative videos related to the programming languages and the courses that are going to be very helpful in your future. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you.